I'm proud of the bench. I'll start there. I think the starters were absolutely flat, which I'm sorry, in a rivalry game, I'm not, their focus and their energy and their will to um, be hyped and all that, I shouldn't be coaching energy. I just shouldn't. And I had to, and I had to burn timeouts, which ended up biting us in the butt later in the game when we had some crucial possessions in the fourth there and just were stuck on 55. But, when I burned two in the first quarter because we're not awake, it hurts you in the end. I don't ever want to coach a game where Kelsey and Naomi are as off as they were. That's tough for us. But the bench held and stayed faithful. And, this team is like looking for a spark, looking for a gamer, looking for the big player to make the big play. And I think we missed layup, and Florida State hit a three right when it was a 7-point game. And that was it. We needed to make that layup or make that wide open three. And they came down and did it. And, so we play with the third quarter is how we need to play all the time. And when we get there, I think we have all the ingredients, but I told them, yeah, we all have the ingredients, but all the ingredients need to show up together, and then you got to follow the recipe. And we weren't there. We weren't all there, and we weren't all following the recipe until our backs were against the wall. But, we're going to keep coaching them, and they're going to show up next time.
Our first question comes to Michelle Kaufman. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, Katie, what did you tell them at halftime? Because the third quarter really was different. I think I wrote down here you guys shot, I think it was like, 67% or something in the third quarter. What did you tell them at halftime?
Well, I said, it's got to be getting old. You expect me to come in here and fire and brimstone and give some rah-rah, wake up kind of speech. I already burned 2 timeouts doing that. So we're gonna talk about solutions, and whoever's willing to listen and stay focused is gonna go out there and get it done. And actually the start of the half, we got even a deeper hole, and so it took another wake up call. So we don't have anyone who can transcend the game plan or transcend team ball and carry this team. And so we have to follow the plan. We have to stick together. We have to set the screen like we're supposed to. We have to know our roles, love our roles. And if we go off the reservation, we don't transcend it. I said, we don't have Allen Iverson that says, practice. Who needs practice? We don't have that on this team, but we're still a very good team. But we have to do the reps, do the mental prep in the film, and then apply it when the situation, because you could see when we got to the game plan and we really ran our stuff in that third quarter, we were doing great things, and we just played them a week ago. So, we should have been a lot sharper.
I want also a follow-up. It was just a week ago, and you guys beat them a week ago. Did they play you guys any differently? Did they make any adjustments from last week, or was it just
both teams made a lot of adjustments. I think one of their adjustments was I thought they played with more energy. When they were at Coral Gables, they had a flat performance in that third quarter when we kind of took the game over, and we almost caught them doing it again. We at halftime we had 21. Same scenario. I was like, we're fine. The problem is that they had 35, and in Coral Gables we weren't getting through our offenses yet, and we weren't clicking. But they didn't have 35, and that was the big difference. Their offense, and I thought they hit. Honestly, they hit huge shots. Puisis and Weber, just huge shots. And our shot maker, Kelsey, just wasn't as focused. But I'll tell you, she absolutely said, stick with India. Like she was being a great teammate. She just wasn't on at all. And then even Naomi, she kept battling. She boarded, But I mean, we had some loose, just foggy turnovers to start the game. That's when just simple passing catches, I think. So as soon as we woke up, we were ready to battle.
And our next question comes from Sydney Boyo. Go ahead, Sydney.
Hi, Coach. Like you said, your bench had a really good performance, but Kelsey Marshall was notably absent. Can you kind of talk about what you were expecting from her tonight?
Well, I think it was a lot of broken plays or a lot of miscommunication. Naomi was more so off the reservation in terms of the right play and what her job was in that play. And Kelsey was a little bit too eager, I think, and forcing. And when she gets like that, you try to let her play through it. You make it actually when you make a couple calls for her to get her, say, trust me, be patient, whatever. But she just really, 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 Kelsey doesn't shoot air balls, right? So she had a really bad night, and she'll bounce back. And she's had a lot on her, and she's had to really come through. And if Kelsey doesn't score, we don't usually get in the 60s, and it happened again.
And then I have a follow-up. Sydney Roby, last game she was in foul trouble, but this game she shot 3 for 3. What did having her on the court? How did it help?
I think she was great, and the issue is, she got 2 quick fouls to get to her third right when she scored, so she was on a roll. I told her, my bad, it's your third foul though, but I'm going to go right back to you because at that point we were down. So I thought Sydney was a real spark, and of course Younga Goni. So really happy for them. Jameer had great energy in the press, and then Taylor stayed within herself and really tried to lead her team.
We're going to go back to Michelle for the final question. Go ahead, Michelle.
Right. I wanted to ask you about Naya Younga. She had the 3 big 3-pointers there.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about what she brings you guys? She's still so young, and what she can do.
Yeah. Well, we had some time together this week, and I said, I feel like you're going to be really special tonight. And she said, I do too, and then even when she missed that big one, she had hit, 3 great ones for us, and we just kept going to her, and that's the thing with this team. Like, we'll welcome anyone who's going to step up and be a gamer for us. And I thought she was a big time gamer. And when she missed that one, she came out, and we both at the very same time said, we're going to hit the next one. I mean, we both had the same idea. Like, we're really confident with her. I thought she had great poise, and she was +8. I think she was the best player on our team. Yep, she was the best player for Miami today in her minutes.